Why hello there. Now guys, I know what you're thinking. Harry, where's the series gone? Well, I was gonna show you all what I do to take care of Rosie during every stage of her cycle. I know, but there's been a few things that have happened, okay, over the past 2 weeks that we just couldn't really plan for. And you probably already know what that is by the title of the video. And there's a few more things on top of that that just got in the way of the series. Guys, it's been a rough last couple of weeks. There's been a few things that have happened that we just didn't expect, and it's kind of got in the way of a lot of stuff in life. But I'm gonna wait for Rosie to explain some of that later because it's more of a girly chat. I'm gonna leave that to her. But this video is gonna be very raw, very relaxed. Me and Rosie are gonna be having a nice relaxing day together, doing a bunch of things, but just taking you guys with us. I think what we need to do first is buy Rosie some flowers, because whenever a girl is feeling upset, you gotta go grab her some flowers.
Oh, thank you.
That's okay.
They are so sweet.
They're beautiful.
Alright, so today is going to be a reset day for me and Harry because the last few weeks have been pretty heavy. There's been quite a lot of things happen over the last few weeks that are just causing quite a big weight on our chest, and I feel as though it's really hard for us to sometimes show up on camera and be our bright, happy selves when there's so many things that happen in our life that we don't necessarily share with you all on like a daily basis. And that's kind of been what's happening over the last few weeks. So as I arrange my flowers, I'm going to try and give you as much of a rundown as I possibly can without spending about 3 hours speaking about my issues. So I don't know if any other girls experience this random thing, but I, for probably the last few years, have experienced this really weird like pain in my lower abdomen area, which like, I know it's TMI, but it like shoots down into my vagina. But it's like this sharp shooting pain, and I've never known what it is, and it's always made me feel like, what the heck is wrong with my body? Until around about 6 weeks ago, I booked in to have a certain scan called a hycosis scan, which basically is quite an intrusive scan where a doctor will basically put fluids through both my fallopian tubes to check for any blockages and to basically scan my uterus area to see if I have endometriosis. And lo and behold, of course, the universe decides to bless me with yet another chronic inflammatory problem, and I have been informed that I do in fact have endometriosis, which firstly is kind of a good thing that I've been told that I have that and I can kind of put to rest what those pains are. But secondly, I've just been dealing with and navigating the heaviness and the weight that I've been feeling from just knowing I have yet another problem to add to the list of things wrong with my body. And I think obviously most of you know that I have psoriasis, and it's not just like a tiny bit of psoriasis. I have been told by dermatologists that I have the worst and most chronic form of psoriasis, and I have done for the last 10 years of my life. As well as this, I have been struggling extremely badly with PCOS over the last few years. So to now have an appointment and be told that I have another inflammatory condition, which not only affects me on a daily basis, but also in the long term affects most women when it comes to fertility, is just really like a hard pill to swallow, to be honest. I've just been spending so many days kind of like journaling and understanding what this means for mine and Harry's future, because it's kind of quite a hard thing to get your head round. And I think the hardest part of everything is just being told that I now not only have a chronic autoimmune condition, PCOS, I also have endometriosis, and all of these conditions combined cause for a very inflamed and unhappy body. And that inflamed and unhappy body that I'm living in has the potential to cause a lot of problems down the line when it comes to me and Harry having a family. And that is ultimately all that we want in life, to be honest with you. And it's just really, really hard to be told yet another thing is added to the list of complications. So that's kind of where our head's been at recently. That's my best explanation for why today calls for a reset and some self-love. And the first thing on my list today of self-love, reset, body caring things that I do for myself is to go to my Chinese herb appointment, which is kind of the thing that I've been relying off the last 6 months to help me feel more balanced with my body. And it has been working miracles for my acne and regulating my cycle slightly. Still haven't seen any changes in my psoriasis yet, but apparently that is a waiting game. But today I need to restock on my herbs, and I think we're going to be really focusing on my hormone balancing today. So once I've arranged these flowers, I'm going to head off to my herb appointment, and of course you guys are coming with me, and I'll show you what my Chinese herbalist does and what he gives me to set me up for a good hormone month. And that is one very cute bunch of flowers. Harry will get me a bunch of flowers every single week, and maybe 2 when I'm having a rough week. So this is my second bunch of flowers this week. Got my herbs.
Did that go well?
Yeah, fine. I mean, I'm back on a blend that I've already been on before. And
Why do you put you on that one?
I
He's so clever. When he
don't know.
talks,
Like a wizard.
I don't understand half the things he says, but I just know I trust him. He's such a wizard when it comes to health.
Yeah, and I think this was a blend that was working really well for me a few weeks ago, or maybe like a couple months ago, and I felt the best. I had the highest energy, and everything was just going well, and I think he just has been like, okay, maybe that's the path for me to continue down. So here we are.
One thing we can say is if you can find a good Chinese herb medicine guy, girl, there's very few of them in the world that you can really trust, and a lot of them want to take your money. And trust me, we've had that. We've spent like £4,000 on a Chinese herb guy in the past to help Rosie's skin,
And he poisoned me.
and this guy here knows who he is. He knew. We didn't even say anything. He just went, oh, is it this guy? I was like, how do you know that?
I know, crazy. And he lives in England, but my herbalist here knew who the guy was. That
Yeah,
poisoned me.
crazy.
But apparently this blend is supposed to really, really help calm inflammation with endo, and have like more blood flow down there. So with the pains that I've been feeling, I think this will help. So
He also gives me herbs for my OCD and my intrusive thoughts, which then goes into anxiety and stuff like that. Like, he helps me through that too. So like, you can go to Chinese herb people for anything. Like if you suffer with something that you need to go to the doctor for, always try and look for a Chinese herb person as well, because they will give you advice that you never even thought existed, and herbs that are just, they work. I don't even know how, but they just work. Does this smell like cinnamon? Is that the one?
yeah, it's yum. This is it. The herbs
Bird food.
Yeah, the herbs I took in England were an actual liquid, but these I just have to put a teaspoon in hot water and drink, and they literally taste like tea. Like, I actually like the taste.
Oh, you guys, I'm gonna put a clip on the screen right now of Rosie's old Chinese herb medicine stuff. It was like she was drinking oil. Okay, day 2 of you trying this Chinese medicine. You ready? How many, are you gonna do it all? Is it that bad?
It's horrible.
Really? Just do your research. If you're gonna go to a Chinese herb person, please do your research. Somebody's in their cooking era right now.
My baking era.
Your baking era.
I'm making a blueberry lemon double-tiered cake for our friend because she is about to give birth to a baby girl, and we have to make baby girl an early birthday cake.
We're gonna say that we both made this.
No, we're not.
Although it's you,
No, we're not.
we're just gonna say I'm slightly involved. Look at this dress. Give me a little 12. Wow. You don't wear enough dresses.
I know, I don't own enough dresses, that's why.
They look so good. Guys, I've always said to Rosie she looks the best when she's wearing long stuff.
Yeah.
Whether that's tight stuff or like this. So put down in the comments, hype her up a little bit.
Oh, my bra's showing.
Because if she sees you guys hyping her up, she'll wear more of this stuff.
I do need to, that's the thing, but now that it's getting towards summer, I feel as though it's like more like
It's more suitable.
Yeah.
Guys, would you believe me if I told you that this is winter in Australia? Look at the blue skies. It's currently 25 degrees right now. Australia's just hot all year round. So whilst Rosie's baking, I'm gonna be here doing my pottery. And this is what I'm going for. I'm going for a
I thought you saved another one. I thought you saved one that was like pink and yellow.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I thought you did.
Don't know if you guys remember, but for Rosie's birthday, I took her to a pottery studio in Byron Bay, and it was this like really nice person's house. She had it all laid out at the back, and we've only just recently got all of our stuff back, and now it's all here. Before I get started on this, I need to show you guys the ones we've already done, because I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so these are just some of the ones we've done already. I'm gonna get you guys to guess which ones are mine and which ones are Rosie's. You're gonna know straight away. Okay, now this one Rosie made for our baby in the future, and it's their own little bowl with a little duck. How cool is that? Little duck, it's got some daisies around it.
That's the kind of therapy that I'm doing right now when I find out I've got endo.
Exactly.
Make stuff for a future
It's what we've been
baby.
doing. When we find out stuff that may be harder to have a baby in the future, we make stuff like this.
So that manifests it.
Exactly. Rosie then made this. cherry, tiny little bar. I don't know what you're gonna use that for.
No idea.
It's very, very small. Blueberry mug. It looks like you got it in a professional studio. Like, how did you do that? It's insane. Guys, look at the detail. I'm not gonna lie, I think there's a lot of girls that are watching this that if they saw that somewhere, they'd buy it.
You think?
Yeah, so I feel like you should make that a little
Let's
business.
start a new clay painting business.
Unreal. She's so good at painting, guys. This was my one. Please be nice to me. Come on, that's not bad.
No, that's so good.
Mountains, it's got a sun, some trees, some birds. This is my new little coffee mug. And then this one, I don't really know where I was going with this. I kind of got the inspiration from the Up House with all the balloons. But, you know, it's fun. It's a fun mug. And I can't wait to drink coffee out of this. Nowadays, things are too plain. We need some colour in our life. And then, saving the best till last, Rosie then did this.
No, there's 2 plates in there too.
Oh yeah. Strawberries, pink inside. And then, like that wasn't cool enough, she then went and matched 2 plates to the mugs. So she did a blueberry plate. I still can't believe how cool this is. And then we got this plate to match the strawberry mug. Let's hope that the next mug I do is going to turn out good because I've got some competition here with Rosie. She seems to be outdoing everything I'm doing here. I don't think you guys are ready to see this cake. It looks incredible.
I am so proud of that.
Look at it.
This is my double tier blueberry and lemon cake.
Look at that. Blueberries, lemons, mint. Oh, honestly, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm so happy with that.
God, to have a friend like Rosie, hey? Makes you a cake because you're giving birth. What do you guys think about my bowl? It's not completely finished. And then we've got the bees in there. We've got the honey dripping down the side. But I decided to do it the opposite way. So I decided to do the bowl pink and the honey as the pink instead of honey as yellow. I don't know why. Just thought it looks cool.
It looks so good.
And that's going to be their bowl on the floor for when they drink water. You can't have it now, baby.
Oh, she just licked it.
Oh, brilliant. It adds a bit
That should
of...
be okay.
Yeah. It adds a little bit of decorative design.
Yeah, true.
I like it. Nice little final touch. Do you want to go on a hike? Is that what it is? She knows we're taking her on a hike. So she gets a bit overwhelmed. We just have to take a stop because they can see all these kangaroos down here. I don't know how they're seeing that. You kind of look like a kangaroo. You could probably go join them. We have an incident already. Poppy's got bitten by a bull ant, which is quite a big ant and they do sting quite a lot. We are only this far from the entrance. Baby, come on, you could have done better than that. You could have got stung like maybe at the top or something, I don't know. Now you're making me feel like we can't do this walk. It's never Daisy, it's always Poppy. Oh, she's doing fine. Nothing will clear your mind better than a hike, especially one you didn't even know existed. This is exactly what we need right now. Hike with the girls in nature. Exercising, although I feel like I'm unfit.
Every time I do a hike, I feel like I'm so unfit.
I know. All right, guys, we made it. Now, if something's gonna make our heads feel better, it's definitely gonna be this view. Look at that. Whoa.
Yes, we have trained our dog to give us kisses. If Harry runs in the bath, he will either sit on the floor and talk to me, or the girls will be in here and just to keep me company. I'm so scared I'm gonna have a nip slip up, so you might have to blur.
Yeah, we can't be getting nip slips out.
So Harry did try to book me a massage for this afternoon because we're obviously having a very nice, relaxed self-care week, but it's Father's Day weekend and there was just nowhere available to book a massage in, so we resorted to having a bath afternoon instead, and I'm gonna just lay and relax.
It wasn't a great week to have a bad mental health day. Everything's booked up.
But after our week of just relaxing and doing things for our mental health, we just wanted to end the video by saying how important it is to spend time by yourself or with your partner if you're going through anything difficult, because I feel as though we all often just don't prioritize our mental health and feel guilty for taking time to rest. I am such a bad person for that. I will say that everything else is more important than resting, but that's not the case. You can't be the best version of yourself without resting. So this week was so needed. Even though we did do a hike, that's not technically resting, it's still good mental health.
If anyone else is going through a similar thing, whether it is endometriosis or...
I can't be serious with her squished there.
Whether it's endometriosis or any mental health, physical health thing you're struggling with, we see you guys, we feel your pain. It's not easy, but yeah, like Rosie said, just remember to take some time, relax, do things that are good for you. It doesn't always have to be money related, just go on a hike, have a bath.
And I guess that's kind of the main reason why we make the videos that we do, is that we just want to show you all like the reality of life. Like some days are just really bad, and some weeks are bad, some months are bad. Like life's never like a constant.
Sometimes people think, oh, TikTokers, YouTubers, Instagram, they don't have bad days. We do, guys.
Yeah.
And that's why it's important that we show you. Because we don't want you looking at our life like it's always rainbows and all this stuff. But guys, on that note, we love you, and we'll see you in another video. Peace.